Hello and welcome to Truly Timeless Failures Episode 9, because every failure in history started with good intentions. Sports are where dreams come true, legends are forged, and sometimes everything crashes and burns in the most spectacular fashion. This week we look at 4 stories covering the most epic sports failures of history. Picture this, it's 1945 and Billy Slanis, the owner of the Billy Goat Tavern, shows up at Wrigley Field with his pet goat. The Cubs deny him entry because apparently the goat smelled bad. Billy, in true Greek tragedy fashion, cursed the team, declaring that them Cubs ain't go win no more. And boy did that curse stick. For 71 years, the Cubs managed to invent new and creative ways to lose. Fans tried breaking the curse by bringing goats back to the stadium, performing rituals and probably sacrificing their dignity. It wasn't until 2016 that the Cubs finally won the World Series, proving that curses like goats are best left outside the stadium. The Billy Goat curse teaches us that sometimes saying no can cause your team to have a severe ass whooping for decades. Speaking of asses, let's move to the next story involving a literal butt fumble. It is Thanksgiving 2012. The New York Jets faced the New England Patriots and Mark Sanchez gave the NFL something truly unforgettable, the butt fumble. While attempting a handoff, Sanchez ran straight into his own lineman's butt, causing a fumble that the Patriots gleefully turned into a touchdown. Puts a completely different spin on the words touch and down. The Jets didn't just lose the game, they lost whatever shred of dignity that they had. For years, this moment lived rent-free in the minds of NFL fans, earning the dubious honor of being crowned ESPN's worst play of the year. Ouch. Honestly, I'm just impressed at the physics of it all. I mean, how do you turn a football game into slapstick comedy? The butt fumble teaches us that while it is okay to hit rock bottom, maybe don't hit the bottom part so seriously. After a football fumble, let's look at the most expensive cricket fumble real quick. In the year 1999, most of us were probably unborn or less than 15 years of age. South Africa was playing Australia for the Cricket World Cup. Herschel Gibbs, one of the most gifted cricketers of his generation, catches Steve Waugh, Australia's captain, only to, drumroll please, drop the ball mid-celebration. Waugh, in true Australian fashion, reportedly quipped, "You've just dropped the World Cup." Gibbs laughed. Australia, however, laughed much harder. Then Waugh went on to score a century, leading Australia not just to a victory but also to the championship. South Africa, meanwhile, got a front row seat to how one drop catch can break an entire nation's spirit. The Gibbs drop teaches us that never celebrate too early, ever, because the cricket gods are always watching. Subscribe real quick as we move to the latest sport failure of this year, Tyson vs. Paul. Tyson vs. Paul. Legend versus YouTuber. Proof that in 2024, reality officially gave up trying to make sense. Picture this, Mike Tyson, the man who once made opponents fear for their very lives, decides to fight Jake Paul, a biggest YouTuber whose claim to fame is saying like and subscribe before every punchline. Like me. Except, with way more followers, money, good looks, popularity. You get the point. Anyway, Tyson at 58 looked every bit the legend of yesterday. Paul, on the other hand, 27, youthful and cocky, rightfully in this case, danced circles around him in what only could be described as an 8-round eep. Fans tuned in, expecting Tyson to teach the YouTube star a lesson. Tyson landed a whopping total of 18 punches, 18, 1-8. And Paul, on the other hand, did a little more, 78. You don't have to be good at math to know who won. The result was a unanimous victory for Paul and a very confused boxing audience. Twitter exploded, Netflix broke streaming records, and boxing purists cried themselves to sleep. Somewhere Muhammad Ali also rolled in his grave and unsubscribed from humanity. The Tyson vs. Paul match teaches us that in 2024, boxing isn't about punches, it's about age, agility, and training. Like it always was. Like, share and subscribe if you like the story so far. Truly Timeless Failures will return next week.